This road sign in Everglades National Park might seem like a joke, where it's advertising the elevation is 4 feet. Elsewhere, you may see similar signs saying elevation 3 feet or elevation 6 feet. In many parts of the country, one doesn't advertise an elevation of only a few feet, given the presence of hills and mountains, etc. However, southern Florida is extremely flat and extremely close to sea level. Much of the Everglades is actually a slow flowing river, sometimes known as a sea of grass, which is miles wide. And so, therefore, a few feet in elevation makes quite a difference because at its lowest, the Everglades is simply the surface of water with occasional mangrove trees whose roots can grow in the water, but there's not solid ground per se. If one were to try to walk, which is virtually impossible, one would have to leap from the roots of one mangrove tree to the next. What might seem solid ground would actually be a semi-solid mud surface that one would sink into in some areas. But a few feet can make a difference. An elevation of a few feet could actually allow trees to grow and form solid ground, which might be called a hammock. This would greatly impact the wildlife that one might encounter. As sea levels rise and as extreme weather becomes more common, areas of such low elevation are now much more vulnerable to the effects of climate change than one would observe in other areas. And so here in southern Florida, there is a vast area which would be negatively impacted by climate change.